Hello, teacher.
Hello, Michael.
Hello,
Mike,
teacher.
okay, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
All right. How are you today?
I'm fine.
Okay, did you go to school today?
Yes, I did.
All right. So what did you do today in school?
Mm, I I play ball game. I
You
play a
played
ball game on school.
football. Is it football?
No, ball game. Ball.
Board. Okay, board game. All right. You played board game today. That's nice. Who did you play board games with?
I play ball game with my friend.
Okay, you played board games with your friends. That's nice. All right. And what did you eat today?
I fry it and rice for lunch. Um, bread for breakfast, and I didn't eat dinner.
You didn't eat dinner, right?
Yes.
Okay. Welcome to class today, Michael. 1 minute, let me share my screen. All right. So we can start today's lesson. Can you see my screen?
Yes, I can.
Okay. So let's move to where we stopped in our last class. Yesterday, I told you to practice the meaning of some words, right?
Yes.
Okay. So I'm going to ask you the meaning of those words. The first one here, what's the meaning of basement?
Mm, is a place below below ground.
Okay, a room or floor below the ground level. That's nice. What's the meaning of convenient?
Um, easy to use.
That's
Uh,
nice.
and helpful.
Or helpful. That's good. Easy to use or helpful. And what's the meaning of neighbor?
Uh, a person a person who live near or next to you.
Okay. And what about privacy? Michael, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
I said, what's the meaning of privacy?
Protect protection from ano no um uh, I don't remember it.
Okay. I said privacy is having your own space. Having your own space without others disturbing or watching you. Okay?
Yes.
Privacy. Having your own space without others disturbing or watching you. Okay? That's the meaning of privacy. When you have your own space, when no one is disturbing you. Okay? So you have
Yes.
privacy. The last one, what's the meaning of security?
Mm, protection from danger.
Okay, protection from danger. That's good. That's a good one. All right. So now let's move to today's lesson. Where did we stop in our last class? Did we do this? I think we did this part, right?
Yes.
Okay. So now today we're going to start from discussion questions, right?
Yes.
Okay. So the first one here, do you prefer to live in a small house or a small apartment? Do you prefer to live in a small house or a small apartment?
Mm, um, I prefer to live in a small house.
Okay. Why do you prefer to live in a small house?
Because it has privacy.
Privacy,
Uh,
that's the word. Okay, go on.
and we can do everything we like.
Okay, you can do everything you like, right?
Yes.
Okay. So you prefer to stay in a small house because you will have privacy, right?
Yes.
You have privacy, you have more space,
Yes.
right? You have privacy, you have more space, you have enough space to put, you might decide to build a garden or a swimming pool, right?
Yes.
Okay, that's nice. So the next one, is it important to have a garden? Do you think it's important to have a garden?
Mm,
Do you think it's important?
mm, um, um, mm, yes,
Okay. So why do you think it's important to have a garden?
because it provide a space to relax.
Okay. Provides a space to relax. What else?
Um, grow favorite plants
Okay. Grow
and
favorite plants.
enjoy fresh air.
Okay, that's nice. Favorite plants. You have enjoy fresh air. That's very important. Okay. That's a good one. So if you have a garden, it provides a space to relax. You can grow your favorite plants and enjoy fresh air. That's nice. Okay. The next one is noise a problem when you live in an apartment? Is noise a problem when you live in an apartment?
Mm, yes.
Okay. Noise can be a problem when you live in an apartment. Can you tell me how?
Um, um, uh, I could hear neighbor throw
Okay.
the word throw the word.
Okay. You may hear neighbors through the wall. Okay. What else?
Um, I, I don't know anymore.
Okay. So you can hear neighbors through the wall. That's good. You can hear sounds when you're talking, playing loud music, right?
Yes.
Okay, that's a good answer. Another one. Is it good to have stores and restaurants in an apartment building? I'll say that one more time. Is it good to have stores and restaurants in an apartment building?
Yes. Uh, because it is convenient and
Okay,
save time. Convenient and save time.
okay, it's very convenient. Okay, that's nice. And saves. Okay, that's a good one. It can be good for busy people, right?
Yes.
Right, that's a good one. So now let's answer the next one. Are apartments safer than houses? Do you
Mm,
think apartments are safer than houses?
mm, yes.
Okay. So can you tell me why you think apartments are safer than houses?
Because there are some apartment has high security.
Okay. Many apartments have tight security. What else?
Uh, camera.
Okay. They have CCTV cameras. Okay.
Mm, I don't know anymore.
Okay. So many apartments have tight security. They have CCTV. Um, Most time they lock gates and controlled entry. Locked gates, or you say controlled entry. Okay? You don't enter into the building at odd hours, right? You don't
Yes.
enter the building at odd hours. They have controlled entry. So you have tight security, CCTV, locked gates, and controlled entry. All right? So now
Yes.
let's move to the next one. Here we are to debate. Choose one of the statements below and debate. Okay? The first one we have, can you read the first one for me?
Um, living in a house is healthier than living in an apartment.
Okay? Do you agree to this or you disagree?
Mm,
Living in a house is healthier than living in an
oh,
apartment. Do you
I
agree? Yes,
agree
you agree. Okay. So now tell me, why do you think living in a house is healthier?
because house often has uh has garden has garden.
Okay.
Um, uh, often has garden and swimming pool
Right?
and swimming pool.
Okay. Many houses has gardens and swimming pool. Is that all?
Uh, it helps we relax and do exercise.
Okay. I think you can also relax in apartments. Why do you think you can't relax in an apartment? You can also relax in an apartment and do exercise.
Mm, I don't know.
Okay. So living in a house, you have more space, right? Fresh
Yes,
air. You can build a garden, swimming pool, less noise, right?
yes,
Because apartments are usually noisy because you have so many neighbors, right?
yes.
Okay. So now the next one, is it important to have a big house?
Um,
Do you think it's important to have a big house?
uh, I agree.
Okay, you agree it's important. So tell me the importance of living in a big house. Why do you think it's important to live in a big house?
Um, because uh, because every member in family will have will have more will have more private place.
Okay, more privacy. That is more
Privacy.
comfort and privacy. Okay, more comfort and privacy. What else?
Uh, no. I don't know anymore.
Okay, more comfort and privacy, right? Another
Yes.
importance is having more space for family and guests, right?
Yes.
You will have more space for family and guests,
Yes.
okay? Another one, I think you can have extra rooms for storage, right?
Yes.
Extra rooms for storage where you can keep things, an extra room for storage if you have a big house. All
Yes.
right. So now the last question we have here. South Korea needs to build more apartments. Do you agree to that? That South Korea needs to build more apartments.
Um, uh, I agree.
Okay. So why do you agree that South Korea needs to build more apartments?
Because South Korea has had less less land.
Because what?
Because South Korea has less land.
Okay, they have less land, so they need to build more apartments, right? That is to
Yes.
help.
Had less land. Build more apartment. It help save say um, it help save space.
Okay, save space, all right? What else?
Um, I don't know anymore.
All right. You can say help save space, help solve housing shortages. Okay. More apartments help solve housing shortages. Okay. You can also say um, apartments are also cheaper. Do you know that?
Yes,
Apartments are often cheaper. Okay. So it helps solve
yes,
housing shortages. Apartments are often cheaper. All right. And if you have more apartments in the city, right? People can live near their jobs. People can live near their jobs.
yes.
Okay, that's a good one. So you did so well here. Now we are going to look at a new topic. What should we learn in school? What should we learn in school? All right. So now here we have students at school learn subjects like math, English, science, and history. However, do you think they are the best subjects to learn? Okay, I'm going to say that once again. What should we learn in school? Students at school learn subjects like mathematics, English, science, and history. However, do you think they are the best subjects to learn? Okay, so now think about the subjects you like at school and explain why you like them. Think about the subjects you like at school and explain why you like them.
Um, um, math.
Okay, Mark.
Um, because it it doesn't need to need to memorize.
Okay, because you don't need to memorize. Okay, because I like math because I don't need to memorize. Okay, what other
Yes.
subject do you like?
Um, Uh, um, chemistry
Chemistry. Okay.
because it is easy to memorize.
Okay. So chemistry is easy to memorize. But I thought you don't like to memorize.
Yes.
Because you said math, you don't need to memorize. Now you're saying chemistry, you like chemistry because it's easy to memorize, okay? I like chemistry because it's easy to memorize, okay? So these are the reasons you like the subject. Do you like experiments?
Yes.
Ah, okay. Now I see why you like chemistry. So you like experiments. That's nice. Okay. So now let's move to the warm-up questions. Warm-up questions here says, think of things you want to learn at school and explain why. Subjects you want to learn. Okay. Think of things you want to learn at school and explain why. Things you want to learn at school and explain why.
Um, math and chemistry.
Oh, the same thing. Okay. The same math and chemistry. So why do you want to learn math?
Because it don't need to memorize.
No, that is the reason why you like it. That is the reason
Oh.
why you like math. Now, why do you want to learn math?
Uh, mm,
You said you like math because um, you don't have to
um,
memorize, right? So now, why do you want to learn math?
because it only need to learn and understand.
Okay, you just need to learn and understand. Okay, what about chemistry?
Uh, uh, it is same reason.
Okay, the same reason. All right. So next time you can say, I want to learn math because it helps me solve problems and think better. Okay? You can say you want to learn math because it helps you solve problems and think better. All right? Can you hear me, Michael?
Yes, I can.
So next time when someone says, why do you want to learn math? Okay? Why do you want to learn math? You say, I want to learn math because it helps me solve problems and think better. All right?
Yes,
And you can say, I want to learn chemistry. I want to learn chemistry because it helps me understand how things work in the world. All right? You want to learn
yes,
chemistry because it helps you understand how things work in the world. Okay?
yes.
So I'm going to ask you the question one more time. Why do you want to learn chemistry?
I want to learn chemistry because it helped me understand how things work in the world. In the
Okay,
world,
and yes, and why do you want to learn math?
I want to learn math because it helped me solve problems and think better.
That's nice. It helps you solve problems and think better. All right. So now here, Michael, this is where we end the class. All right. This is where
Yes,
we end the class. So in our next class, we're going to start from warm-up questions. Okay. All right. So Michael, thanks for joining the class today. I'll see you in our next class.
goodbye,
Goodbye.
teacher.
Goodbye, Michael.